I'm particularly proud of the fact that Chloe has embraced the rich tradition and the history of the Prancing J-Settes. She has taken it to the pinnacle level, and the J-Settes are just on top of everything.
She's unbeatable because of her genetically embedded attitude towards hard work.
She is an extremely hard worker.
She doesn't let things like outside distractions get in the way of the team or the bond that we have as a sisterhood.
She won't rest until the job has been done according to her personal and lofty standards.
Mrs. Crowley is the right woman for the job because she has a giver's spirit.
She is the right woman for the job because she is honest and dependable, and she's just the best director ever.
Because Chloe has already performed as a Prancing J-Sette in another life, she has intimate knowledge about what it takes to create, manage, and maintain a successful squad at JSU.
I know when I was her captain, it was both of our first year in new roles. So it was a year of kind of caution. You're stepping in, you want to implement new things, but you also want to kind of play it safe.
The J-Settes have a lot of challenges with the space that they rehearse in, the lack of support, I think, when it comes to location for rehearsals. Back in the 70s, we used to rehearse in an actual dance studio with actual mirrors and bars. And now the J-Settes are reduced to practicing in classrooms where they don't have dance floors, where they don't have mirrors. And to see them perform from week to week, never seeing themselves in a mirror. Amazing to see them go in a classroom and come out and produce a show to give us a performance week to week, and I commend her for that.
She has no regard for mistakes. She takes risks, and if it works, great. If it's not, we'll try something else.
Mrs. Crowley is not afraid to deal with the tough issues associated with training young ladies who come to the program with a variety of dance styles, flawed philosophies, and perceptions about the organization, and who come with personalities in dire need of a makeover.
Mrs. Crowley is fearless because she can bring vivacious personalities all together to achieve one common goal.
By the time those young ladies take the field for the first performance, they are as one. She's never been afraid to meet the challenge of molding and melding a group of young ladies who know nothing about each other into one powerful and cohesive unit. She's fearless.
She's divine because she has this effervescent glow that just permeates through her spirit and her aura.
Chloe is a great director because she is a trendsetter. She's a trendsetter and she's creative.
Everybody gravitates to her and what she brings to the table.
She has such a great aura. She is so hardworking. She's a big sister and a director all in one.
One of the most creative individuals that I know because she pulls from a place of artistic development from her background in dance.
She absolutely loves what she does.
Ms. Crowley does an outstanding job with being the director of the Prancing J-Settes simply because she is not just the director, she's also a mentor for our young ladies. And that's what we're in the business of doing. We're in the business of making sure that we shape these young minds and overall making sure that the students are successful. So I feel like she does an outstanding job in doing that because she has a vested interest in where the students end up when they leave here at Jackson State University.
I love that we can come to Ms. Crowley about anything, whether it's about dance or our outside life, and I love that she's helping us become the woman that we are today.
The J-Settes have become more personable, and this is now the trending thing with social media. You engage more.
When she was in undergraduate school, she got a degree in economics. And when she was finished with that and she was going out, she came to her dad and I and said, this degree was for the two of you. Now I want to pursue my dream, which is education in the field of dance. And that's what she's done.
She has the passion for it. This is something that is almost like a family business. Since our mom was a J-Set, she was a J-Set, I was a J-Set, we had an older cousin that was a J-Set. It's a family legacy, so we bleed blue, we bleed J-Set. It's all about the burning boots, and so she has a reputation to uphold, the legacy. She always is trying to uphold that, and she really cares about the girls and making sure that they matriculate through the university being the best women that they can be. She cares about their future and what it is that they really want out of life, not just as a Prancing J-Set on the squad.
I have deep gratitude for Mrs. Crowley, not only for what she does on a consistent basis day in and day out, but simply because I know firsthand how it is to do this job while having a family and being able to juggle several roles. And she does that seamlessly. More namely, I remember her sharing with me that her youngest child was diagnosed with a health ailment, and she never missed a beat, and from the same point of her family aspect as well. And so you just don't find that every day in individuals that can juggle major life instances all in one. And again, she did that seamlessly, and so I'm very, very appreciative and always try to show deep gratitude for her doing that for our young ladies in this program.
My gratitude for Chloe is deeply rooted in the fact that I have inside knowledge of what it has taken for her to get to the highly deserved pedestal of appreciation she now enjoys. We have shared countless conversations about how to navigate the treacherous terrain of being a first in an era of social media experts, non-degreed wannabe dancers, and 13-year-old evaluators. I'm grateful to her because she took the arrows, kept her eyes on the prize, and then did it her way.
She hits a challenge head on. She doesn't stop until she gets what she wants.
From now on and forevermore.
From now on and forevermore.
From now on and forevermore.
From now on and forevermore, her legacy will be.
Her legacy will be.
Her legacy will be giving back to the youth.
Her legacy will be beauty, grace, and tenacity.
Mobility, height, growth. She's upward bound. She's forever changing.
Taking the Prancing J-Settes from nationally known to internationally known, and being young women who are icons, not only in the field of dance, but in citizenship, scholarship, and the entire world.
She is extremely witty. We just don't, talk about work all the time. We're able to laugh and joke with each other, and so her wit always brighten up, the spaces in the room that we meet in.
The best thing I learned from Miss Crowley is that it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to not be perfect at all times.
It is not an easy job. I used to say that it takes a special person to work with students, and then it takes a special person to work with alumni, and she has to juggle both. And so I think I want her to know that we as alumni and me as her sister and our family, we all appreciate her, and we are proud of everything that she's doing. And we just are looking forward to however many more years she's in the spot.
I'd like to give a special shout out to Chloe's husband, Mr. Chloe, Mr. Brandon Crowley. With 2 growing kids, the demands for working parents can be sometimes overwhelming. And with Brandon serving as a high school assistant principal, I'm without doubt that he has paid his dues as well. Hear, hear to Mr. Brandon Crowley. Congratulations to you, Chloe, on 10 years of dedicated and committed service to the boom as the distinguished director of the Prancing J-Settes. because of who she is, she was able to embrace triumph and disaster and treated those two imposters just the same. She literally earned her respect, as we all are required to do in this business. She has gracefully received the mantle passed down to her by her predecessors, and now she serves as an ambassador and source of pride, not only for the Boom, but for the entire university.
She's forever progressing. She's reaching higher levels every year.
For what I want.